Chapter 15.
Tangrene was our real crowning achievement. We blasted a major ubicturate center into fine powder, and then waltzed out right under the collective nose of the 3 Star Destroyers that were supposed to be guarding the place. I think that was when they finally woke up to the fact that we were more than just a minor irritant, that we were a group to be taken seriously.
I bet they did. What did it cost you?
Amazingly enough, we got all 5 warships out.
I thought you said you had 6 dreadnoughts.
We have 6 now. At the time, we only had 5.
So after that was when you started moving your base around?
That was when mobility became a top priority, yes. This place is, our 13th location in 7 years, Cena?
14th. That's if you count Warmrick and the Matry asteroid bases.
I'm still good, thanks.
It was about a month after Tangrene that we first met Borsk Phalia.
Yeah, Phalia. What's your deal with him?
Considerably less of a deal than he'd like, I assure you. Phalia did us some favors during the height of the war years, and he seems to think we should be more grateful for them.
What sort of favors?
Small ones. He whistled up some star cruisers when the Imperials started nosing around the system at an awkward moment. That sort of thing.
So how grateful are you?
Lando.
No, that's all right. Before I answer, though, I'd like you to tell me a little about the New Republic hierarchy. What's Mon Mothma really up to?
As far as I know, the only thing she's trying to do is put together a new government.
With herself at its head?
Shouldn't she be?
It's Phalia's belief that Mon Mothma wields altogether too much power.
What does Phalia think ought to be done about it? Especially when they can claim to have been valued allies of the winning side. Unlike others I could mention.
You're wondering why I didn't join the Alliance. Why I chose instead to run my own private war against the Empire.
That's right. I am.
Security, for one. For a while, it seemed like every 5th rebel base was being lost to Imperials through sheer sloppiness and security.
We had some problems, but they've been pretty well fixed.
Have they? What about this information leak I understand you have right in the Imperial Palace? This leak has its own name, Delta Source, and is furthermore reporting personally to the Grand Admiral.
Okay. Security. Let's hear some of the other reasons.
Ease off, Lando.
It's getting late. I have other duties to attend to. Perhaps later over dinner we can continue this discussion.
Sounds fine.
Good. I'll need Cena with me, but we'll point you in the direction of your quarters on our way out. Unless you'd rather I assign you a guide.
We can find it.
You want to go ahead and get it over with?
Get what over with?
Chewing me out for not bowing and scraping in front of your pal, the Senator.
You're just not bowing and scraping, pal. I've seen Chewie in a bad mood be more polite than you were back there.
He's not telling us the truth, Ann. The Senator said they move around a lot, that this place isn't ready to pack up and ship off planet on 3 minutes' notice. Well, that brings us to the worst-case scenario, Han, old buddy. Namely, that your friend, the Senator, is a complete phony, and that what we've got here is a giant Imperial scam.
You're skating on drive trails, Lando. The Empire's not going to go to this much effort just for us.
Maybe it was for Phalia's benefit. Sure. Start with the Empire gimmicking Akbar's bank account. That puts Akbar under suspicion and ripe for someone to push him off his perch. Enter Phalia, convinced that he's got the support of the legendary Garm Bel Iblis and a private army behind him. Phalia makes his bid for power, The New Republic hierarchy is thrown into a tangle, and while no one's watching, the Empire moves in and takes back a sector or two. Quick, clean, and simple. Cozy.
Probably can be packed up and shipped off planet on 3 minutes' notice, too.
This is exactly the sort of feel that lounge should have had, only it didn't. Probably pulled them out of that dreadnought up there. He broke off, and abruptly his face went rigid.
What is it?
This chair is now gray underneath. Is blue gold.
Okay. So?
You don't understand. The fleet doesn't do the interiors of military ships in blue gold. They've never done them in blue gold. Not under the Empire, not under the New Republic, not under the Old Republic. Except one time.
Which was?
The Katana fleet.
That can't be right, Lando. Gotta be a mistake.
No mistake, Han. I once spent 2 whole months researching the Dark Force. This is it.
We need to get a look inside one of those ships.
All I need is a good close look at that repeater display panel back in the headquarters lounge.
Okay. Let's go and get you that look.